Hi everyone, this is Andy from SDRplay development team. Just a very quick update on how the plugin system is coming along, and in particular how the overlay system will work. So that we're getting very far with the plugin system. A lot of the functionality has been implemented. We hope to be able to get you pre-builds of SDRuno along with some example plugins and as much information as we can. The headers are pretty much self-documenting. We've tried to make sure that it's very readable and easy to use. Obviously, if you have any questions about how it works, then you can just let us know, and we'll work through any issues with you. The overlay system works by currently supporting text and lines. We may extend it further, but right now it's just text and lines. The coordinate system that is used is frequency for the X dimension and dB for the Y dimension. It's kind of nice because then you can just say, I want a particular piece of text at a specific frequency, and then SDRuno will display that there and will maintain it irrespective of what frequency is actually being shown on the screen. So for example, I have this text in here and these lines in here right now. If I change the frequency by scrolling here, you'll see that the lines and the text maintain their frequency position, and you can see that that will happen no matter where I go on the spectrum. The same is also the case if I zoom in. So if I now zoom in, you'll see that the information is starting to move apart because it's obviously the spectrum is changing. And if I go back over here, you'll see that the lines start to appear. So if you go outside of the visible spectrum for where the information is, the SDRuno still maintains that list, but it just doesn't display the information. So it only displays the lines and the text if the visible spectrum if that information is within the visible spectrum. We also support the resizing of SDRuno's window. So if I change the SP1 size, you can see that this information is still on frequency and is still at the right dB value. And also I can do things like change the position of change the height of the spectrum display. You can see this all still maintains correctly. And if I change the spectrum base, you can see that the positioning of the lines and the text is still consistent with the dB values that I've used. And again, if I change the spectrum range, you can see that that all is all still consistent. So you specify frequency in dB, the top left hand corner for the text box, and for the lines you specify frequency in dB for the start, frequency in dB for the end. Obviously if the frequency is the same for start and end, you get a straight line. If the frequency is different, you obviously get a diagonal line. Right now the text is white and the lines are yellow. We will look at supporting different colors as well, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how the system is going to work, and hopefully it will make it quite easy so you can add call signs on a specific frequency, and you can obviously stack them by giving them different dB values, and then you can maintain a sort of a very, hopefully, an uncluttered display. But like I say, the plugin system will be responsible for maintaining a list of what to display and not what to display. Uno will just keep displaying the list that you give it. We'll explain how all that works in all the documentation and in the example plugin system, but this is just to kind of give you an idea of that feature. It's coming soon. We're working on it very hard. I don't have a precise date of when I'll get the stuff to you, but as soon as it's available to get you guys up and running, we will get it over to you. I hope you all have a good Christmas, and hopefully speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.